Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to branch and merge using Git. So the first thing I'll do is open up Git Bash. If you don't have Git Bash, you can download it. Just do a Google search. Download it for your environment Windows, or I think it's for Windows. So let's fire up Git Bash. I'm going to create a new directory in Git called branching. All right, so we got a new directory in Git, completely empty, called branching. And I'm going to initialize this. All right, so you see once it initialized, one of the things I like about Git Bash is it'll show you what branch you're on. So I'm on the master branch. When you initialize, Git will, by default, name a branch for you called master. You can change this, but I think it's probably best practice just to leave it as it is. So let me add some files to this. All right, so I added this file test.txt, and we'll say this is my main master branch. Okay. So what I'm going to do is commit this text to the master branch. We'll add it and we'll commit that. All right, so we basically have a master branch that has this file called test.txt. So what I want to do is, let's say I have some additional work I want to do, but I don't want to interfere with what I've already done in the master branch. And so the best practice is to branch off from the master branch. Now, just to go back, so when you're using Git, a commit represents a point in time, and a branch is basically a series of commits. So once I branch off, I could potentially have a lot of work that I'm doing in this branch, and I can just keep committing to the, let's say I call it a feature branch. I can keep committing to the feature branch without really affecting anything that's going on in the master branch. So to create a new branch, you'd run a command called git branch, and then you'll specify what you want that branch to be called. So let's call it feature 1. Let's say I'm gonna work on a new feature, and hit enter. And so I created a new branch called feature 1. To see all my branches, you could run git branch command, and you can see here master is in green and there's an asterisk next to it, and I have feature 1. That's my other branch. But as of right now, I'm on the master branch, but I want to switch over to that feature 1 branch. You can do that by running command git switch feature 1. Okay, and you could see Git Bash updated, so it no longer says master, it says feature 1, which lets me know I'm on the feature 1 branch. In Visual Studio Code, you can see right here, once I click on it, it should update. Once I open the window, it should update to say I'm on the feature 1 branch. So let me come back to, there you go, see? It updated the feature 1 branch. So this is my master branch. So I have the same code on master and my feature 1 branch. So I could come in here and do some additional work or add some new files. So let's add a file to feature 1. Let's call it We'll add a new file, file1.txt, and we'll say new file in my feature1 branch, and let's save that. So what do we have here? We've got a main branch and we got a feature1 branch, and we've done some work on the feature1 branch. We added a new file, and let's update some text on the test one. All right. So let's go ahead and commit those changes to, we'll add these. Make sure everything's saved. Okay. All right, yeah, you can see we have a modified file and we're going to add a new file. So we're going to git add, and you'll see these, we have a new file that's going to be going into feature1, and a modified file is going to be going into feature1. So let's go ahead and commit those. Okay, so at this point, feature1 has no more changes, but our main branch doesn't have these changes yet. So we want to get these changes into the main branch. So to do that, we'd have to merge. You have to merge the work that we did into, the main branch. So we do that by running a few commands. So the first thing you want to do is get off of the feature branch. So you want to go back to the main branch, the master branch. Sorry. So we'll switch, just to show you which branch we're on. Also, you can run git branch command, and you'll see we're on feature1 branch. So I'm going to switch to master. And you'll see now we're on the master branch. And I'm going to come back over here, and you'll see that text is gone in Visual Studio Code, and this file is crossed out because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist over here because we're back on the main branch. But we want to pull in that work we did into the main branch. So what we're going to do is merge feature1 into master, and you do that by running a git command. It's going to be called Git Merge, and then we type the name of our branch. Okay, and you get some messages here that 2 files changed, 4 insertions. So this was a successful message. And if we come back over here to the master branch, okay, what do we see here? We're on the master branch in Visual Studio Code. I see my text from feature1 branch, and the file 1 is now there. Okay, so once you merge that feature branch back into master, you no longer need it, and you could go ahead and delete that branch. So let's look at the branches we have. So we got feature1 there, we got master, which has everything that we did in feature. So they're exactly the same right now. So we could go ahead and remove the feature branch by running a command. It's called git branch -d feature1. There we go. We got a message. We deleted the branch, and it gives the commit ID here, the A5B. So let's run git branch one more time just to show you. And you see the feature branch is gone. Now let's say you accidentally deleted that branch and you want to bring it back. That's what that ID is for. So maybe you might want to take a note of that and keep it handy, maybe just for a short period of time. If you accidentally deleted it, you could bring it back by running git branch. The name, you could rename it something else, but we'll call it feature1 again with that commit ID, A5B890B. Okay. And if I run git branch one more time, there we go. You see we got the feature branch. It's back. So we can make some additional changes, or for whatever reason we accidentally deleted, that's the way to bring it back. All right, so in today's video, I talked about how to create a branch, how to do some work on that branch, and then merge it back into the master branch. And then we deleted a branch, and then we undid that delete on the branch. So appreciate you watching. My name is Chris Anderson, and I hope you enjoyed the video.